What's up, everyone? It's Tuesday, August 10th, 2021, and it's 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And in this video, I'm going to walk on Alvarado Street between Pico Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. But I wanted to start at this intersection of Pico Boulevard and Union Avenue because this is where the neighborhood gets its name, from this intersection over here. This is the Pico Union neighborhood, and it's the fourth densest neighborhood in Los Angeles County, only being outmatched by East Hollywood, Westlake, which is right above Pico Union, and Koreatown. This area originally was developed as a middle and upper middle class residential area, but after World War II, many residents moved out of the area for the suburbs and property values declined. But in the 60s, 70s, 80s, many large amounts of Central Americans and other immigrant groups, primarily Latinos, have settled in the area. So there's a lot of people here from Central America. We'll get to see them as we do this walk now. See right there, Central American restaurant and Panaderia bakery. Very good desserts. I'm really refraining myself from eating it or buying one. But the neighborhoods we're going to be walking through today include Pico Union, where I am now, Westlake, historic Filipino town, and the Silver Lake and Echo Park border. Here we got a discount store, barber shop, Alvarado Street is actually in about 5 blocks or so, but I want to take you on a little bit of a detour before I go to Alvarado Street, and that's on Alvarado Terrace. So you can see the old historic district before we head into the dense Central American area. There's a auto repair shop. But the Alvarado Terrace is within the original Spanish Pueblo of Los Angeles boundaries set in 1781. So there's a lot of history with the Alvarado Terrace. There's 6 homes which are designated as historic monuments. But Alvarado Terrace is right after this block. Alvarado Terrace ends at Alvarado Street. Laverne Apartments. There's a Nicaraguanese restaurant. I really apologize because I don't know how to say that demonym. I guess it's Nicaraguanese. All right, here's Alvarado Terrace. And there's no cross light on the other side. Guess we have to cross this way. Loving the palm trees here on this block. So in a short little while, we're going to see some of the oldest homes in Los Angeles. These are some really magnificent looking homes, especially with the palm trees right in front of them. All right, so we have a historic marker here. Alvarado Terrace, turn of the century houses and church, Cultural Heritage Board Monument number 83 to 89. Over here is a quiet neighborhood park called Terrace Park. Small playground. Wonder what that was all about. That was strange. Someone walking out with a Coca-Cola can and strange, no shirt. Malvern Avenue. Even the homes on this side, very spectacular. Hey there. I don't think I've ever seen those birds before. Look at that bird. It's digging right into the tree trunk. Here's a tree that didn't make it. My gosh, this structure to my right, so incredible. What is this? Is this a church? Yeah, Iglesia Adventista Central Hispana. I'm sure this church is landmarked. All right, so this is Alvarado Street and Alvarado Terrace. And here's the front of the church. That street over there is Hoover Street. This is Alvarado. Bus 200 goes up Alvarado Street. It's the back alley for Alvarado Terrace. This is amazing. Across the street, large supermarket, Numero Uno Market, Bienvenidos. It's hard to believe that I'll be walking, well, I am walking through some of the most densely populated areas of Los Angeles just on this walk. All right, here we are where I originally wanted to start this walk, Pico Boulevard and Alvarado Street. But I figured I had to give you the history of the neighborhood with the intersection which the neighborhood is named after, and also Alvarado Terrace. There's a nice strip mall. They got King Taco and King Coin Laundry. I'd say in about 10 blocks or so, we'll hit the Westlake neighborhood of Los Angeles, which is the second most populated area of Los Angeles. Also heavily populated by Latinos from Central America.
Yeah. So
If all goes wrong,
And only Koreatown has more population density than Westlake. Casa Bella Inn, open for business. Here we've got Speedway Express. You can see how much it costs to fill up your tank there. $4.09 a gallon for regular. California is known for having the highest gas prices in the country. This is a nice looking home too. Here's the Alvarado Care Center. Huh, what's this building here? Ponce de Leon. I'm telling you, there's a lot of old architecture here on Alvarado Street. This must be one of the oldest streets in Los Angeles. Even over there, very pretty. Here's a tent on the sidewalk. La Paz Medical Group, dental and medical. I have to warn you though, there are large sections of Alvarado Street, particularly near MacArthur Park, that has large populations of homeless and those living in tents surrounding the park. It really highlights the crisis that Los Angeles is going through with the homeless population. And it's a tricky situation. There is no easy answer for homelessness here. It says sidewalk is closed, but the signs are not in the way. So I guess it's open. Here's a food truck. All you can eat for $10. Wow. Buffet. Amazing. Really tall palm trees here. Super thin too. There's some more old homes. This one over here seems like it needs a lot of work and renovations to it. Here's the Los Angeles Public Library Pico Union branch. I think it's closed because they have all these construction barriers in front of it. Yeah, it's definitely closed. The gates are even shuttered. It's too bad. It looks like a really nice library too. All right, so I guess I was incorrect on the amount of blocks I needed to walk to hit Westlake, because here we are, Olympic Boulevard. This is the boundary of Westlake with Pico Union. Split Torrillos. Very wide street. It's a car wash on the corner. Here you pay 10 cents more a gallon if you pay by card. Got some strip malls here, Palms Plaza, lots of Central American businesses. Although I see an acupuncture place. It's in Korean. Laundry and Dry Cleaning Union. Look at that, there's even a union here for laundry and dry cleaning. Workers United. Here's a nice building. The Navarro Apartments. About to pass over James M. Wood Boulevard now. Wonder if this was a supermarket at one point, over to my right here. I don't know if you can see it, but the skyline of downtown LA is over that way. It's hard to see with the fence. Lots of stuff being sold here. Clothing, shirts, souvenirs. Even phone mounts and electronics on this side. Belts as well. Fruits and vegetables, bakery items. Strip mall. Lots of stuff going on over here. They have a super combo special: fish, asada, chicken, rice and beans, and 3 cans of sodas. 10 tacos, $19.99. I saw California Donuts across the street, open 24 hours. Angelinos love their donuts and their coffee. Here's 8th Street, very concentrated business street. There's downtown LA, you can see it now. What the heck happened there? There's going to be a lot of markets coming up. Parts of the street remind me of the Santee Alley, which is located in the fashion district of downtown LA. It's also kind of a trade secret that many of the clothing items and accessories bought and sold on, sold in the retail stores, the name brands, they get them from the fashion district. It's a large mall here. Alvarado Plaza. There is so much going on here. It's unbelievable. All right, we're approaching the corner of Alvarado and 7th Streets. This is the southeastern corner of MacArthur Park. So we may start to see a lot of people camped out in tents across the street in the park. It's a really sad thing to see. I'm from New York City, and it just shocks me that there's people here camped out by the dozens inside a public park. Seventh Street, both sides, full of activity. And there is the park. You see the tents and the way people are living there. It's very, very sad.
You got a lighter?
Super busy area here, right by the park. And there you see it. It's so heartbreaking to see something like this. Here's the metro station, Westlake MacArthur Park Station. The red and purple lines serve this transit area. Lots of vendors here. As you can see, there's a lot of social services inside the park too. The city also put up public restrooms, temporary restrooms, and outreach in the park for those who need it. So at least that's a positive. There's Wilshire Boulevard, Main Street through LA, goes all the way to the Pacific Ocean from downtown LA. MacArthur Park welcomes you. You know what? Let's cross over. I want to show you the park at least. From what I heard, this used to be a very nice park, but it's just a sad reality now. you see all the vendors on the other side of the streets. It's a public restroom over here. At least the city has this available for people to use.
The LA Memorial Coliseum. It's officially on. Look at the Santa Felicity's doing the numbers 818.
There's the park. This is 6th Street. Will I have time to cross? I think I will. Let's cross the long way. Orange juice vendor. And a toy vendor. Very nice. Wellness center, dental office. There's El Pollo Loco. Here we have medical supplies, bowls, 99-cent store, and Ross. Up this way. Some more beautiful homes along Alvarado. Happy Laundry, Indian, Pakistani restaurant, Bangladeshi too, but they're not open today. Got a little bit of a steep uphill here. Just a little bit. We're coming up on 3rd Street now. This is still the Westlake neighborhood. Once I get over to Beverly Boulevard, I won't be in Westlake anymore. I'll be in historic Filipino town. Historic since there's not as many Filipinos that reside there as there once was. I started a new recording because my other camera overheated. Guess it can't handle this kind of weather. But right now we're on 3rd Street, Alvarado Street, heading north. Random pillow on the sidewalk. It's a long drive-through for this Starbucks. People in California love their drive-through restaurants, especially In-N-Out Burger. Miramar Car Wash. This driver's preparing to make a left turn. It's a nice looking wall. So now the density of the area gets a lot less. All right, we got the sign there coming up for the historic Filipino town. This is not really a big neighborhood. Here's the Dash bus, which goes to the Echo Park neighborhood. So what happened with historic Filipino town was there was an area known as Little Manila within the downtown Los Angeles area from the 1920s and 40s, when over 2,000 of them arrived in California. And during the 1950s, many of them were able to purchase property in the area here, primarily around this area, the Temple Street and Beverly Boulevard area. This is Beverly Boulevard where I am now. It's called Historic Filipino Town because it was one of the few areas where Filipinos first settled during the early part of the 20th century. There's a Chevron gas station. They're charging $4.35 a gallon for gasoline. Hollywood Inn Express South. Huh. I like how the buses have Go Dodgers on the top there. As they know now it's baseball season. I didn't even know historic Filipino town was so hilly in this section. Love this area with the pink flowers. Here we have Villa de Adel, ramliving.com, and they're also leasing. This is Court Street. I believe Temple Street is the next block. This is the other main corridor for historic Filipino town. Take a look at the steepness of this hill. My goodness. The neighborhood topography really changes a lot when you get closer towards the north here, especially in the Silver Lake and Echo Park neighborhoods. Some of the streets, they're over 30% grade. There's an El Pollo Loco restaurant chain, McDonald's. It's a pretty big McDonald's and a long drive-through even for McDonald's. Hopefully I can cross the street soon. Guess not. I am going to have to contend with the freeway entrance and exit ramps here. Something I don't like doing. Stepped on something that sounded like glass. Well, this property could be in better condition. Tons of litter in there. And over here, my goodness. Wow. No entry to the public, no trespassing, but the door's open. Also, what I don't like about these freeway entrance and exit ramps and underpasses, the people living in the tents. Such a sad situation. It's a big crisis that LA has with homeless. Undeniable. Someone's even there across the street holding a sign up for the vehicles getting off the freeway. Tent with an American flag on it. This is really sad. Another one holding up a sign. There's also restrooms available here. Big humanitarian crisis. Now that we've walked underneath the freeway there, we are no longer in the historic Filipino town, but now we're in the Echo Park neighborhood. Well, technically the border, the other side of the street is Silver Lake, and I'm on Echo Park right now. And both of these neighborhoods are hip neighborhoods. A lot of great restaurants here, nightlife. Echo Park actually got its name because during the construction of the actual Echo Park, when they were digging the lake, the construction workers heard echoes and they named the neighborhood after that. Here you're gonna see when I move my camera to the right on Clinton Street just how crazy steep these hills can be. Gotta make sure you get your brakes checked if you're driving over here. Brakes are more important than your engine. And wow, just tripped on that sidewalk. On this crack. Another street that's crazy, crazy steep. Here's Kent Streets. A lot of this area is very industrial. Auto repair places, got hotels. Alvarado tires. I guess you're gonna need tires in this neighborhood too, after driving on it the entire time. Construction happening here. Walking through a construction site is what I do best, right? The original Pizza Buona since 1959. It's also a travel agency. And just a block away, I see Sunset Boulevard, where I'll be ending this video. I've actually done walks of both Silver Lake and Echo Park. I also came here on Echo Park along Sunset Boulevard at nighttime, and it was very busy. Sunset Boulevard, very famous for connecting the downtown area all the way to Pacific Palisades near Santa Monica, and also the Sunset Strip. Anyway, I've approached my final destination of this walk. It's been very insightful, a lot of great neighborhoods we walked through. But if you enjoyed this video, then please smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these. And I will see you next time. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye.